Hey, Sixers went 1-0 without Embiid in the playoffs in 2021. Don't sound like a big deal. You're right. It's only one game. Simmons is 3-1 for a career without Embiid in the playoffs. His only loss came away when he turned back the hands of time, looking like Flash, 05-06 type shit. Wade put up 28, 11, and 16. Simmons averaged 23 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds on 61% from the floor, 19-15 record, average margin of victory, 13 points without Embiid in the playoffs. If you recall, Embiid got his bitch ass swept last year by the Boston Celtics. You might say, oh, Embiid had no help. He had Tobias Harris there, right? Same help Ben Simmons had, right? Celtics can't be that goddamn dominant because somebody beat them. They ain't make it out the East. If Embiid is today's Shaq, if Embiid is today's Shaq, and Ben Simmons deserves blunder blame for the Hawks series, right? Embiid in the playoffs without Ben Simmons, 0 for 4, averaging 30 points a game, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 fucking turnovers, 53%. You say, damn, how could I bitch about that? He had no help. The bitch lost on average by 12 points, right? He couldn't steal one game. If you that guy, you can't steal one game. Ain't that what they say about LeBron? If he that guy, how he can't steal one game against the Spurs or Golden State? If he that guy, he that guy, he that guy, he that guy, how the fuck is Embiid that guy? He can't steal one fucking game against the Celtics. Then the Celtics get swept this shit, or they lost. Jason Tatum went against the big three, Nets, and stole a game. I don't want to hear from a pussy. All right, let's get to games 4 through 7 against the Hawks when shit got fucked up where we at today, right? Nobody talk about how Embiid was the main fucking catalyst in Game 4 when they supposed to go up 3-1 on the fucking Hawks, and he goes 4 for 20, and they blow an 18-point lead. Ben Simmons damn near had a triple-double that game. Why the fuck Doc ain't bench him? And when it comes to Doc Rivers, black media need to stop taking it easy on him. They always bitch about why black coaches don't get the Brooklyn Nets jobs, the Celtics jobs, the Lakers jobs. I mean, Doc Rivers done beef with Chris Paul. He beef with Ray Allen, Rondo. I ain't gonna say he beef with Ray Allen, but the Ray Allen shit was messy how he left. He beef with Rondo. Everywhere the bitch go, he beefing with a plus. So Boston Celtics, he beef with Rondo. He go to LA Clippers. He beef with Chris Paul, get him out of there. He go get rid of Chris Paul, bring in Kawhi Paul George, the fucking prohibited favorite. Prohibited fucking favorite. Supposed to win the finals. LeBron on his fucking last leg. It's nothing NBA can do. He go 3-1. Blow the lead. We know that story, right? What happened? He get the pointing fingers at Paul George and shit. He come to Philly. He get the pointing fingers at Ben Simmons and shit. The shit is getting like, find a common fucking denominator, right? If Shaq went to the Magic, went to the finals, he went to the Lakers, went to the finals, went to the Heat, went to the fucking finals. When he went to the Suns, we was talking about finals. Wherever Shaq went, we talking finals. LeBron go to the Cavs, he go to the finals. LeBron go to the Heat, he go to the finals. He come back to Miami, he go to the finals. Go to LA, he go to the finals. And then he come back to Cleveland, he go to the finals. If I did not say that, if I did, excuse me. This shit is ridiculous. Doc think he one of the fucking guys or something? Hey, man, somebody tell that old bitch nigga his time is past. He's the elder statesman of the NBA, not a fucking young 20-year-old nigga playing with Neek and them. Hey, man, you these kids, father figure. Act your fucking age. It's crazy how black people say one black man represents the whole fucking black race. But when it comes to this bitch-ass nigga Doc, the most passes. Give me a coach who beef for more players than Doc Rivers. You could say Phil Jackson beef for his players, yada, yada, yada. You know, and I was thinking, like, is it because Doc Rivers played basketball he beef with these niggas? I said Phil Jackson beef with these niggas. Like you said, Phil Jackson beef with Kobe. But Phil Jackson got 9 rings and he made it right with Kobe. But Phil Jackson got 11. Phil Jackson got 11 rings. Hold on, he won 6 and 5. He won 6 with the Bulls, 5 with the Lakers. And he only got one disgruntled member on his fucking roster. That's Kobe. And he didn't, you know, they fixed that. When Doc, fuck it. I'm gonna get on Doc later. I'm gonna make a whole fucking video for that pussy ass nigga, right? So let's get to the crux of it, right? Games 4 through 7 against the Hawks. EMBID averaged 26, 15, 3 assists. Shit sound great. Making $30 million a fucking year. $30 million plus now on 42% shooting. And average 6 turnovers a game. So if you're giving up, so you averaging 26 points, 6 turnovers, what's 6 times 2? At worst, you're giving up 6 times 2. At worst, that's 12 points. We ain't gonna say they scored on every turnover. We're gonna say they scored on half of your turnovers. You know, we're gonna say that's 6 points. So you average really 20 points a game. Games 4 through 7. But we gonna get in that later. We're gonna get more in depth. We're gonna get more in depth. Simmons, the video is in support of Simmons. But I can't really support the bullshit. But at the same token, he averaged damn near a triple-double games 4 through 7. He averaged 8 points, 9 rebounds. No, 8 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds on 45% shooting, 25 plus million. Gotta get better. Tobias Harris, this motherfucker just, I don't know. Good PR or some shit. I don't fucking know. Nobody even speak on the bitch. Look, Tobias Harris averaged 18 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Sounds great. 2 turnovers at the same time as well. On 39% shooting. Makes 25 plus million. Max players. And I say that to say this. The reason I bring up their money is because there was a guy on that team named Seth Curry, and I don't want to hear why EMBID shot this bad and Tobias Harris shot that bad. They had no help from Simmons. You know what Seth Curry made that year? He made $8 fucking million. You know, he averaged games 4 through 7, 23 on 64% shooting. This is a fucking jump shooter here. And he put up a 36 on them pussies. Ain't EMBID game predicated on fucking spacing? I don't want to hear the bullshit, right? Game 4 EMBID go 4 for 20. Why Doc didn't bench him? Then Doc had the same problems in the Denver series. He didn't know how to make adjustments. Then he do the shit with T-Mac, blew some kind of shit. I ain't got time. You know, like I said, I'm make his own separate video. We gonna get into that pussy ass nigga. What I don't like is how Simmons is being the scapegoat for EMBID's health, poor conditioning, and lack of leadership. To my understanding, Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp say that shit EMBID going through just come from poor conditioning. So what you saw in game 4 is if he take his fat ass, he find a real regimen, take dietitian and all that shit serious, that don't happen. It just don't. Right? So we gonna do it like this, right? If Kyrie could think of missing 41 fucking games, why Ben Simmons? I think why is Ben Simmons, the company man, getting treated worse than Kyrie Irving? Ben Simmons, the company man, getting treated worse than Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons shows up to work, right? Rarely misses a game. Rarely hear peep out of him. The only thing probably you got a problem with, he be with the Kardashians. That's it. That's fucking it. Game 7, they put the ball in Harris' hand to run point guard. And they basically was freezing Ben Simmons out. You can go watch it back yourself. You know, you can tell they forcing that shit away from him. You right? He still finished with 13 assists, 8 rebounds. When the fuck Embiid ever carried the team? Like I said, he got his ass swept by the Boston Celtics. Ben Simmons is 3-1 without that pussy in the playoffs. When Ben Simmons didn't show, let me say it again. When Ben Simmons didn't play last year in the playoffs in the bubble, the Sixers went 0-4. They had Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris. Okay. When did Embiid carry a team? I'm going to give you their college stats. Embiid, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist at Kansas. Is that really something? You know, Kansas won what, Kansas won like 15 straight motherfucking Big 12 titles. His team had the number 1 pick, 5 NBA players. Ben Simmons at LSU ain't been shit since Big Baby. And that young nigga who was dunking went to the Bulls. Mitchell or some shit. Ben Simmons had 4 NBA players on his team. None of them in the league today. He averaged 19, 12, and 5 and took them boys 19-14. I think they won like goddamn 2 games in the conference or some bullshit the next year, man. The point is, it's time for this little whole shit niggas do to end. Like, how could we really sit here and say Ben Simmons is at fault for the Sixers losing to the Hawks? Even in that little bullshit 4-7, he still did a good job on Trae Young. So even when he's not scoring offensively, he's playing defense, he's doing something. I just feel I want Ben Simmons out of Philly. This is all this is about. I want Ben Simmons out of Philly. But I want him to go back to Philly. I want him to go back. I was listening to Kwame Brown. It's a good decision. He need to take his ass in, like Aaron Rodgers did. Sit down, talk to them, and first day, up and down the court, just fake an ankle injury. Pull a Kawhi, like do a Kawhi Leonard in San Antonio. This playoffs they said Kawhi faked the ACL injury. It's fucking believable. So I need Ben Simmons. I would like for Ben Simmons to get in Philly. Be petty as a motherfucker. Tell the motherfuckers your stomach hurt like Embiid. Since this is how they treat the company guy. This is why the Sixers would never win shit. They don't know how to treat the players. They don't know how to treat them. I want Ben Simmons out of Philly. He need to get out of Philly ASAP. But it's no way in the fuck us as a basketball community just gonna excuse this bullshit. I got $500 million on the court. Ben Simmons the only one that's the scapegoat. And I got a nigga named Steph Curry making $8 fucking million shitting on all you niggas? Nah. Doc Rivers need to take the blame. Joel Embiid need to take the blame. And I need to hear more about Tobias Harris' name. I need to hear more about Tobias Harris' name since we keeping this shit honest. Since we keeping this shit honest, I need to hear Tobias Harris' name more. Ben Simmons did his job. I think Ben Simmons is the second most talented player in the NBA behind Kevin Durant. You can't find another Ben Simmons, a nigga who gets you 20, 20, 20 on any given night at 3 statistical categories. I want him out of Philly. I don't like Doc. Like I said, I'll make a video about that bitch nigga soon. But I need Ben Simmons out of Philly, man. I want him to make the right business decisions because he got another contract to focus on. He can't just focus on this contract. Yeah, we pay right now. I don't think neither one of them are max players. I feel they all got shit to work on in their game. I feel Ben Simmons needs to get and I know he has it in him, just to get more assertive offensively, but it's hard to do that when it's 2 7-footers on the court. Doc should have benched Joel. If Doc should have benched Joel Embiid game 4, in game 5 to make sure the bitch was ready for game 6. Because Ben Simmons could have carried that load. Because like I said, he's 3-1 without Joel Embiid. It's not a good mix. It's not going to work. I need Ben Simmons out of Philly. I feel that young man has a bright future. Joel Embiid, I don't feel as much there. I feel it's a lot of hype. The Sixers didn't make the playoffs till Ben Simmons got there. Sixers didn't win a playoff game till Ben Simmons got there. Sixers still have not won a fucking playoff game. Listen, in the Joel Embiid era, the Sixers have not won a playoff game without Ben Simmons. I want to see what Doc, Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris going to do. Tobias Harris not a max player. Joel Embiid is definitely not a max player. He can't show up to work, and I can't have a max player. How are you a max player? And what we saw in game 4 against the Hawks, nigga, you a Greg Oden waiting to fucking happen. I need some fucking money so when you hurt, I can have somebody else in there. In my honest opinion, Doc should have put Dwight Howard in when that bullshit happened. Or just let Ben Simmons play 1 through 5. You know what I'm saying? Let him be Magic Johnson. What was it, game 6 or 7 against the Sixers? Kareem couldn't go. Just let him do that. And let him bring it home. I don't get it. Was I the only one watching the playoffs? Am I the only one not? What Skip say? Prisoner of the fucking moment. Hey, man. I just want to know. Monday morning quarterback. I got more videos coming. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. I'm gonna keep it in the middle of the road, man. Ben Simmons is not a max player on the Sixers, but Ben Simmons, in my honest opinion, when he get to show y'all, he got it in him. Like I said, he averaged 23 points a game in the playoffs. Defense don't get no stiffer than that. Didn't he put up like 30? Didn't he put up like 30 on Rudy Gobert? Hey, man, I come from that era where you a multifaceted player. And there's no way the fuck you could tell me you got a guy in Ben Simmons who could average 20, who could put up 20, 20, 20 in 3 statistical categories on any given night, lock down the best offensive player, guard 1 through 5, and is the company man. That's so fucking rare. The company man is that fucking talented. And y'all gonna bash him for Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Doc Rivers. I want to see what the fuck them 2 bitches and Doc and Joel Embiid can do without Ben Simmons. And like I said, I'm going to make a video on Doc Rivers too, man. Stay tuned, man, for another episode, man. A Monday morning quarterback, man. I promise I'm going to keep coming. Fuck with me.